Good morning, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the basic essential dungeon techniques you're going to need to know throughout your dungeon career. And to start it off, we're going to show you guys how to ghost block. There are 3 different methods. The first 2 are viable. I would not do the last one. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is the swappy swap method. This one's pretty simple. Say we have anything else in our hand. We're gonna swap to our pickaxe, and as soon as we swap, we're gonna hit. We're swapping and hitting at the same time. And that is the basic mechanic of it. We're going to swap and click at the exact same time. Something that helps out, Odin, swap sounds. You don't even need to have a block in front of you to know if you got the timing right with these swap sounds. Next up is the duplicate ghost pickaxe. So for the ghost pickaxe, it's a little more complicated, but it just involves pressing 2 buttons. Very simple, 2 buttons. So my pickaxe is currently in my hand and in the 5th slot. I'm going to press number 5 and then swap it with number 4. So I'm going to press 5 and then 4. It's 2 buttons, 5 then 4 for me, and that makes us a ghost pick, which lets us mine as many blocks as we want, and it's going to be around until we swap off. If we swap off and come back to it, as you can see, it will turn back into its original item. You can't swap it with something that has an ability on its left click. So if I want to swap it with the Infinity, when I click the Infinity, it's going to open a menu, and that's not going to work. Your Terminator, it shoots arrows. That's not going to work. So find something that doesn't have anything on its left click. So it could even be pearls. Pearls will work because they only do something when you click it like that. Next thing, this is the method I don't recommend. This is like if you're first starting out in dungeons and you're clueless, this is what you learn. Because it's so simple, you just walk into the block. Like sometimes you'll get it. It's like very slow. That's basically it. It's pretty cooked. I wouldn't recommend this one, the walkie thing. Yeah, don't do that. Next up is the chest tech, and for the chest tech, I'm gonna need a chest of any kind. It could be minion storage, it could be regular chest, ender chest, doesn't matter as long as it looks like a chest. What we're gonna be doing is placing down the chest, and as you can see, even though the server removes it, it's still down for a split second. So what we're gonna do is run into the chest, and because it's not a full block, it lines us up perfectly to just fall through the blocks. And we can't do this everywhere. So if you look, these are 2 full blocks. We'll get stuck. We cannot do it on 2 full blocks. We need a stair and a full block. So put it on the full block, and we'll be able to fall through the stair. This is used for burrs, I4, and also healer pre-dev. So if you're going to be playing either of those 2 classes, this is definitely something you're going to need to learn. The next chest tech I want to show you guys is the super bounce chest tech. This is very useful for pre-deving, because we want to get up to the levers very fast. And it's the same thing when you place a chest, it wants to disappear. So we're going to jump, and we're going to land on top of the chest. And as you can see, we landed on top of the chest we placed down, and it's going to shoot us way up into the sky. And although this isn't a pre-dev video, I see a lot of people get this wrong. You don't want to jump straight up, because if we go straight forward, we'll oftentimes hit our head. That time worked, but there's like a beam here, and we don't want to hit that. Jump a little bit to the side. and it will line us up a little better, and you should be able to get on that. Let me try to get it once for you guys. I'm not a pre-dever. I play real classes, so I'm not the best at this. Yeah, so if we jump left, we're able to go all the way on top because we are avoiding all of this stuff. So jump a little bit left when you go off, and you should make it all the way up here. Okay, next mechanic I'm going to show you guys is Pearl Basics. I'm only going to show you the basics. You can find the routes and the rooms that these work in. But here's the first one. The first one is a double pearl. You throw it up, and right before it hits, you're going to throw another pearl. So it looks like this. I threw it right before it hit. Do not hold it on those. Right before it hit. And it's going to put me straight up. The reason we can't hold it on this one is because it's too far. If we hold it, both of our pearls are going to be hitting the same wall. We want our pearl to go inside. So if we're throwing two pearls at the same wall, they're just going to hit the same surface, and we don't want that. That defeats the whole purpose. Ooh, this is a room I can show you guys the next pearl tech in. The next pearl tech is a pearl warp. So if we're down here, let's say we're really optimizing and you don't like ladders. If there's a surface that's only 2 blocks tall, you can do the pearl warp. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a pearl, and as the pearl is flying, we're going to hold shift and our user ether warp ability. So it's going to look like this, jellyfish. So I threw a pearl, and I'm just holding my ether warp ability. And as soon as the pearl hits, it'll just let you go right through. Like that. And then we can get the chest up there. Alright guys, the next tech I'm going to show you is how to go through walls, where you can do it. So the basic concept of going through walls is if you're in an object like this, the game thinks I'm in the wall. So it will just let me walk through the wall if I mine it. So I'm in the wall, it will let me go through. Same thing with the skull. If you look, I'm in the skull. I'm not on it. So it thinks I'm inside the wall already, and it will let me go straight through. This is ping dependent. If you have lower ping, so I have pretty high ping. It's normally around 100. It's hovering around 100. If you have higher ping, this will be easier for you, but if you have lower ping, some lower ping players have to ghost mine the blocks before they're able to go through, but it's pretty much the same thing. And other objects we can use to go through walls are hoppers. We can use hoppers to go through walls. If we ghost block the top one and we mine like this, we can just straight walk through it. Let me show you that again. Once we're up on the hopper, we don't want to move. We don't want to press any movement keys because it already lined us up perfectly. It puts us like inside the cauldron block. See if I move up. See how it puts me up. So when I teleport in here, technically I'm inside of the block. So I'm going to mine forward and I can go through. If you can throw a pearl inside the wall, we're inside the wall, so now we can mine out. Alright guys, so the next segment I'm going to get into is movement tech. These are our 2 movement items in the dungeons. We have the Bonzo Staff and the Jerry Sheen Gun. The reason why we need these is because in floor 7, as you know, abilities are disabled, so we cannot teleport, so we need to get good at movement. The Jerry Sheen Gun can be used to get the crystals if you do not have spring boots. And the basic way to use this thing is, I see a lot of people aiming up too high, and as you can see, if we aim too high, we're going to get slowly pushed away from the wall, and we do not want that. So a basic rule of thumb, where to aim: we walk up to the wall, and if you aim at the crack, and walk forward, we can just keep going up infinitely. That is the perfect spot to aim. This will help you get your crystals every time. Just aim at the crack and you'll go up. Another thing to note, if you spam the Jerry Sheen Gun, it's actually faster than just holding it. So you see the speed here? And if I spam it, do you see how much faster that is? So if we aim at the crack and we spam it this time, we are going a lot faster. So if you guys are getting crystals floor 7, make sure to remember the aim spot and also to spam. We have the Bonzo staff here. Okay, so the thing with the Bonzo staff is that the faster you are, the harder it is to get your staff off, obviously. So we can do things to either slow us down for a split second or aim more forward. So when you Bonzo staff, you don't want to look straight down. If we look straight down and we're fast, we're not gonna get boosted by it. So we're gonna look at a slight little angle and then Bonzo staff. So I look down a little bit and then I Bonzo staff. Another thing you can do to help your Bonzos get more consistent is slowing yourself down. So if we do a little jump, it slows us down enough so that the Bonzo can catch up. So even though I'm at 400 speed, when I hop around like that, it slows us down for a split second and lets us get our Bonzos a lot easier. So that is something else you can do. Just jump and it slows you down. As long as you're not skill issued, you should have no problems. We never want to be bouncing in the lava to get where we're trying to go, because then you're just really slow. It's not good. All the way to Archer term. I'm Archer. I'm a cool guy. I play a real DPS class, so but your device is way over there. So in order to get there, we got to use some movement, and there we are. Very fast, very quick. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the basic tech that you're gonna need when you're starting out dungeons. If I forgot anything or you want to add anything, just let me know in the comments below. That's about it. See ya.